Welcome to Loose Laces episode 47.
Yeah.
This nigga's in a bad mood. I'm in a great mood. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Welcome to Loose Laces episode 47. This is a somber episode because this is our last episode.
So you just gonna take my swag, huh?
Oh shit. We got t-shirts and shit. I cleaned everything up except for that. The one thing in the shop.
I know.
Fuck it. Who cares?
What's up, man? How you doing, man? How you?
Nigga, I'm actually in a fantastic mood.
Nice Gaultiers.
Oh, thank you. Yes. I said I was going to wear them on the last episode. Nigga, my glasses is handy capable. But that's beside the point.
All right.
What?
This man got the Oscar Pistorius frames. Homeboy that the Olympian that could take his legs off.
The nigga who killed his wife?
Yes.
All right. This was the last episode of Loose Laces. Don't compare me to the Running Man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what his name.
Polo Tank Tank. What? That's the bit.
Nah, that shit is hilarious. Like, this nigga really was in there like, yo, some dirty Africans ran up in my house and I had to clap them for the secret leg compartment. That's a fucked up case.
That man hit him with the what's that Quentin Tarantino movie?
Which one?
It was like Death something.
Death Proof?
Yeah, wasn't it Jessica Biel? Did she have like the leg and
yeah, you thinking of Planet Terror. That wasn't his
one.
movie. But basically, blow! Alright, but that's my neighbors like, what the fuck are these niggas doing every night? Alright, but
that's crazy.
Nigga, how was you?
Yo, it's up and down, right? Because on one hand, the project that I was working on went very well. Like it's pretty much leading up to me getting a promotion. All right. And then it was like even the people like that were working on the team with me. There's like an extra project on the side. But they literally said, yo, we're not even gonna take on this project unless you're working with us. Like that's how much this new gig, how much I've like impacted. My man's just
killing it, the meat packing plant.
Yeah, you definitely said meat facking plant.
You be meat facking, that's wild.
All right. Yo, all right. Nah. That's crazy. All right, but let me see. You guys have already gotten I've already gotten super personal with y'all, but I'll say this just because I don't know who's listening. Let me make the analogy about sneakers since this is a sneakers podcast. There was a time where Davon told me about these shoes, right? Somebody presented me a deal for some shoes. It was pretty cool. Like Davon was like, yo, at one time, even not one of them, but the sole's gonna crumble. I wouldn't really fuck with them. Like, nigga. Nah, stop laughing.
I'm not even doing it. I'm drinking water.
All right. Please feel free to hit the DMs if y'all can figure this out. This nigga Davon told me, yo, don't fuck with them. Soles is gonna crumble. God damn it, them soles crumble. And I paid a lot for them shits too.
It'd be like that.
But, yo, all right, that's a loss that you take, and the game is the game. So another pair of shoes then came into the view, right? And I'm like, nah, I can't fuck with no shoes right now. Them shit's not in the budget. But the deal is like super sweet. It's a price that it seems like it's not that bad. And on top of that, it's looking like the soles won't crumble. So I'm like, nah, I ain't really trying to bang with it, but we'll see. Like, and then I'm getting convinced over time, yo, you could just do a sole swap. Like, don't you know how to?
This is a hell of a description, and I love it.
Yeah, because you know everything. I know. Everything. And so I'm just like, nigga, I don't know if I have the patience for it right now. Like, work is kind of crazy. I got a whole bunch of other priorities. But over time, I'm like looking, the shoes is presenting themselves in a way where I'm like, all right, maybe I could go ahead, just, I could fit this into the budget. And god damn it, before I purchased, the soles crumbled.
At least you didn't get stuck.
Right. I ain't get, stuck with more, shit that's just going to burn me. Look, all right.
Anywho.
All right. Relax. But yeah, But I sure was convinced that I really wanted them shoes. Them Puerto Rican forces.
All right, so to get away from that problematic statement, I want to issue a correction that I got called out for. Oh, God. I love our YouTube comments. Nigga was like, hey, dickhead, you was fucking wrong.
Oh, that was about the
about them ugly ass I ain't gonna front.
About them Fear of Gods. But I feel like
it wasn't Fear of Gods, it was the Prada joints.
Oh, yeah, you got killed for that.
And I love that we get no comments except for like corrections on me being stupid or us being wrong.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. Like, all joking aside, I appreciate y'all holding us accountable because we're not going to hide from something. But I was wrong. They sold out on confirmed. But I wasn't completely wrong. Not 100% because if you go to Prada.com, search Adidas, them shits is still in stock in most sizes.
This nigga say he wrong like a man. It's like, I'm not really wrong.
I'm not really wrong. No, I was looking.
Technically.
No, they sold out on Adidas. And I was looking on, like, I was going to buy them from Prada so I could put them on the show and be like, these shits is ugly and return them. So that's the only reason I know they're still in stock on Prada. So I can admit when I'm wrong. I be wrong all the time, but I'm gonna still sound good about being wrong.
I had an idea that, them joints is probably gonna move. Like, they wouldn't just throw that out there for no reason.
Look at the fucking Gucci collection.
The Gucci collection is different.
No, the Gucci collection was also a mistake. They put too much. They made way too much.
Yeah, they had track jack. They had entire outfits.
I mean, the outfits are great. I think they're fantastic, but I think they made too much. They should have stuck to accessories and saw how people felt about it. Because there was absolutely no buzz for the second go-round. I love the boots that they made, but no one gave a fuck because it was too readily available. Like, I'm not even a Gucci VIP, but I got VIP access to the Gucci collection. I mean, the Gucci Adidas collection. So it's just like, y'all trying to sell me luxury, but it feels like when Coach was accessible luxury. I need this shit to be limited. I need to fight for this shit. Kind of like the Tiffany's, everybody talk shit about the Tiffany's and they were a bitch to get.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just wanted to issue that correction. So aside from your PR Air Forces, what else did you get?
What else did I get? Please don't be mad at me. I definitely, because first of all, I've been in like a shitty mood, but also because I felt like I should celebrate myself. I caved and I bought the elephant ones.
Why would I be mad at you? I was waiting for you to get. I feel like,
everyone's like, they're gonna go on sale, but everyone,
not in your size.
No, I don't think y'all know this. A lot of retailers ain't finna take that loss. Like, they don't want shit to go on sale. The twos, the white and gray twos are still on my radar. The Baltic blue Air Max 1s are on my radar. Spider-Man 1s, Supreme Bacons, and Toro 6s. Those are the 5 on like my immediate wish list right now. And so I was like, bro, I'm gonna get too behind. Like, I know the Laney's dropped. I've seen some ginger 14s and some gray and white 12s, but I don't really do 12s. So I'm like, bro, I need to do something. I just wanted to get those so that way I got something to do like in the spare time, because you already know what I'm going to do with them.
Right. I mean, I don't think it was a bad idea. Like, being a 10.5, it makes me nervous for certain shoes because it's like they start selling out above an 11 or around 11. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, I don't know if niggas gonna take my size. A size 13, that's the size that be on like StockX or eBay, where everywhere else is like, all right, these are only 120. This motherfucker wants 300.
Oh yeah,
something stupid like that. So that's fucking annoying.
But aside from that, I finally had gotten my jersey. Did I just drool on myself? I thought I drooled when I took a sip. My bad. But yeah, the jersey finally came in. I paid a hefty penny for it. Way more than I wanted to. But I love this jersey. I love it. Hey, do you remember this? Capri Styles.
Alright, so
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be in a
this nigga's in rare form.
It's about to be a legendary show, just to let you know, because I gotta compensate for my shitty mood.
Okay.
For my PR forces.
Did you get anything else?
Nah, not to my knowledge.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the cement Air Force. Well, I was trying to do pickup from store, and I'm thinking like, oh, I need to make sure that the store has them in stock. They did have them in stock, but I wasn't sure when I had ordered them online, thinking I could just run and pick them up like snipes. Nigga, them niggas was like, oh yeah, they'll be here in a week. I was like, oh no, could I cancel this shit and just get them right now? It was like, oh, nah, like
fuck
you gotta wait. This shit just blew the shit out of me, but I don't care. All good.
Be like that.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
This nigga was
friends and families. No, I ain't gonna front. These ain't even mine. I got them from my client. But these bitches is hard. They born as shit, but that's what makes them great.
Bro. They're not even, I mean, to the regular person, they might seem like a black on black force. I think the only thing that I hate about most of the stuff that comes out now, like if it's a black based force, is they just leave the sole just all black.
Yeah, I do hate that.
That's a regular ass sole. Like y'all need to. Nike should do something more than what they do. I mean, it looks like it's a bit sturdier.
Actually, this pair is kind of suede.
Ooh.
So it's a very if you know type shoe. I love the details. The only thing that disappoints me is rather than having the iridescent materials on there, they went for leather piping, which makes sense. But I'm like, it's all about luxury. So I think that was a great detail. And then the wash instructions being embossed on the back, I think that's fucking fire. And I like the Mama right here. Also, can I just say this? I'm tired of fucking people saying it wrong. It's not that hard. I've been listening to a lot of
manure.
Yeah, mama, like my nigga manure.
Manure.
But I also took 4 years of French. I don't know French, but I know pronunciation a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Like Loewe. It's not Loewe, it's Loewe. Lanvin.
Okay.
Hermes. Gaultier.
This nigga, man.
I should have
never complimented you.
I also got Spider-Man 1s.
Yes. Oh, gosh.
They took fucking forever to arrive.
Them Spider-Man 1s are so hard. That's that's another one that's on the list, too.
I'm trying to think what else I got. So Yeezy Day, I got Crip slides, African American slides, and that's all I went for.
Said black and royal blue.
What is Crip and African American? I am not referring to shoes as black and white anymore. They're African American or they're Caucasian.
Are you black American or African American?
I'm Nigerian, but that's beside the point. I'll be out here being a great human being. All right. We press for time because I'm interrupting family time. So let's get straight into it.
All right. Listener questions. Shout out to Justin Dooley. So he asked us a nice slew of questions.
My nigga said, fuck it, I'm going to go for 4.
Hey, 4 for 4. Get your money's worth. What makes a sneaker good?
You can start with that one.
So what made these Puerto Rican forces?
Shut the fuck.
All right. I would chill.
No, go ahead.
No.
I can't wait for the Spanish community to get your ass. My nigga over here messing with the Latinx Air Forces.
All right, relax. So, what makes a sneaker good? I mean, it depends. It depends on, I guess, the functionality of it. Like if I were to speak to Davon, I know most of the time he likes stuff that has a nice color pop to it. Yeah. He's not really worried about he's not gonna cop Vomeros and be like, man, I can't get any mileage in these. Like, you're not using Vomeros for that. No. You wouldn't even wear Vomeros.
I would wear some.
The Dornbecker ones.
The Dornbeckers were crazy. That color was insane.
But I mean, it depends on what the purpose is. I mean, of course, let me see. Number one factor is comfort. If shoes ain't comfortable, like right now, I'm dealing with a pinky toe injury. So I always have to take my right foot out my shoe because a lot of the classic models, like 1s and 6s, rub on my pinky toe, and it's like I broke it a few years ago, and so I hit it on something and it agitated it, and right now I don't know if it's like rotated or what, but it's just that pinky toe is agitated. So certain shoes now I have to defer to LeBrons because they have a wider cut.
Ugh.
All right. But comfort, definitely color blocking.
Yeah, the color blocking is major.
Because you could put nice colors on a shoe and the color blocking be ass. You could definitely do that. What else? You could jump in.
So for me, I feel like I'll suffer for the look. It just comes down to, does it speak to me? Like, I don't necessarily care about who the collaborator is. I care about what it is that you're presenting to me on the shoe, and then functionality comes into it. Because unnecessary straps and some other shit, it makes the shoe annoying.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be annoyed. Like, as much as I love Air Force One highs, I hate the strap because I'm not strapping it. But if you remove it, the shoe looks incomplete. But wearing it, like, I love my A&M Forces, but I hate the dangling of the strap.
Mm-hmm.
But I love everything that it presents to me. Yes, I don't particularly care for black and gray shoes, but they present it in such a way that, like, this is interesting. I like that it is a gray scale or black scale. It has the iridescent piping. I love the little hidden details. It speaks to me. Even down to something stupid like the CPFM Flea 1s. That shoe is incredibly uncomfortable. It doesn't look good with pants, in my opinion. But I love that it's such a ridiculous shoe. I love that you're presenting an opportunity to me. Do you shave it? Do you wear it crazy? Do you just use the shoe to present? Like, do you put it up on a wall? What is this shoe? It's a conversation starter. Even something as simple as white cement 3s. I feel like that's a shoe when you see a nigga in it and it's just like, okay, this nigga likes a classic style. It speaks for itself. And I feel like that's what I go with all my clothes. I want them to say something to you, or specifically to me, to make me buy it. I think that's what makes a good shoe.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, comfort, color blocking, definitely certain color ways. Just the colors themselves, like not where you place them, but what the colors actually are. And then I don't know, I guess that's it, because part of it is like I've seen some shoes that I would never touch and somebody freaked the shoe in a way. I'm like, yo.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of shoes, and I'm saying on Twitter all the time, this is a great shoe that I would never wear. Mm-hmm. And it's nothing against the shoe. It's just, it doesn't speak to my style.
Right.
But I can appreciate, like, that's a fire ass colorway.
Yeah, like a lot of New Balances. I wish I could pull them off. I mean, maybe if I get a little bit skinnier, grow my hair back out, I could do it. Like,
yeah, I feel like that.
Me 4 years ago would have pulled off hella New Balances. Now it's like I can't really do it. Not like I want.
Nah, I feel you on that. So that can be difficult.
How do you spot a sneakerhead poser if they wear socks with a lion head on them?
I think I've gotten to the point now where I don't care. The only way I clock someone as being a poser is if they try to engage me in conversation or they try to sell me something. Like, whenever I go to a website, like let's say Trade Block, for example, I see this African nigga up here like, yo, I've always been in the shoes. I'm a big sneaker fan. My favorite shoe is the Off-White Jordan 1. How old are you? I'm 27. And that's your favorite shoe ever. Yes, you're a fucking poser. Every person who starts one of these sneaker-centric businesses in the tech field, the only shoes they know are Off-Whites. So you know that they got in the shoes around 2015, 2016, something like that. You lose all credit with me. You're full of shit.
It's funny, like, I feel like, well, with sneakerhead posers, it's kind of tough now because just everyone, like with StockX, like if you see people with Panda Dunks with the StockX tag on them, I feel like that's poser behavior. But at the same time, that's a lot of what this generation, how they're even
able to touch shoes.
Right.
But I don't think that's a sneakerhead poser. I feel like that's a person that just wants in on it.
I feel like now at the age that I'm at, if anything, I can identify actual sneakerheads a lot easier than posers. Like I went in Nordstrom Rack & Towson like a minute ago. And I forgot what I was looking for. Probably just some more athletic pants like these. And I saw some dude in the tie section. He had on the brown Tom Sachs.
So you're nasty, nigga.
All right. But I was like, yo, it's like, that's what's up. He was like, oh, snaps. All right. I forgot what I had on. But he was talking about like, yeah, I managed to scoop mine from Kohl's. But, you know, because I didn't want to pay that double resale or whatever, because they was actually like taxing off the rip. And so now it's like little stuff like that. If I see you in some off-whites, then it's like, oh, I already know what it is. But people saw me in Dunkin's and were like, yo, all right, who I need to talk to
you
him.
wearing a non-hype shoe that niggas know. Is a if you know type situation.
Yep. So that's what I kind of like. If you wear stuff that, oh, well, do you know what they reselling for? But most of the time, it's like, yo, I don't care now.
Yeah.
I don't care if people wearing fake jewelry. I don't care.
Yeah, that pisses me off when I try to have a conversation about shoes and it's like, yeah, you're crazy for wearing those. Those were for $1,000. I didn't pay $1,000, and even if I did, I don't give a fuck. I paid $800 for my Fear of Gods, and I wear them shits in the snow. It's a fucking shoe.
Yeah, my favorite off-white shoe is the Terraforma.
I still need to get those.
I need to get the white and purple ones.
I need the brown. I need the light skin ones. I'm just using race for shoes now. You started this. All right. What is a shoe that got away from you being able to own it?
Woo! Damn. Most of everything I got.
Yeah, I think we're at an age now where if it is still attainable or wearable, you've probably had it at some point.
All right, I'll give you this one. This was 2007, 2008. I lost out on a pair of All-Star Diamond Turf to Wale's manager, Danny Wiseman.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was pissed because no one knew what they were. Like, no one was touching them. And you know how it goes in eBay. The last 2 hours is straight up. The last hour.
The last 10 seconds.
Nigga. I was battling. And I was like, yo, I know I'm going to pay about $270. I got that for these. Even though I knew they was going to bust. Like, I knew that they was going to break. Man, that nigga put down $400.
He earned it.
And when he bragged about it on Twitter, he was like, yo, who just tried to battle me on eBay? Nigga, I was hurt. I was so fucking hurt. But yeah, and they came back out, but there were like minor details. Yeah, it didn't hit the same, and so I just left it alone. But most everything that I wanted, I've had at one point in time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. The only stuff that I didn't have, okay, so it's a few shoes, but I'm gonna just wrap at them. I had a chance to get Tokyo's from Nap Size, but $600 back in the day, I'm not paying that. Idiot. Voltage Foam Pros. Pros are the ones with the big swoosh, right?
Yes.
Found them on Nap Size in my size. I was dumb sleepy from staying out the night before, and I always hit on Nap Size. They all like Nap Size and Riff used to let me get it regardless if I paid first because I was spending that much with them. And I saw them, I'm like, I like those foams, but I'm gonna take a nap. And when I wake up, I'm gonna buy them. I need my energy to purchase these. I laid down. And all I heard was the night demons. You dumb fat bitch. Get the fuck up. Wake up, bitch. Nigga, I woke up. Them shits was gone. They took them down. They never take shit down. They took them shits down. To this day, I still pull up that site and cry. Like they long gone. But I be on the way back machine just. And the most recent one that I can't get without hurting myself, aka getting divorced, CPFM dunks, the Swarovski joints.
Swarovski crystal ones. All right, I got another shoe for you This was a legendary L. Like,
Okay.
not shoe wise, like it might not matter to y'all, but Moda 3 had both of the cement print Nike Air Stabs, the royal ones and the red ones, on sale for $30 a pop. My nigga, I was at work, like my first job, I was working at a hospital moving patients. So I'm on the work computer, just like, nigga, it's payday. Let me go ahead, get these shits. So I'm putting the information in, and my supervisor comes out. Yo, Rashad, we need you to go ahead, just move this patient. I'm like, bro, all right, just give me like 5 minutes. He was like, no, you need to move him now. This nigga goes and unplugs the computer, and I had them shits in my cart, right? Putting in the information. So I'm just like, bro, you doing way too much.
Nah, I had to call the charge.
I go upstairs. By the time I get there, they don't even need me no more. So I'm like, nigga, I can't go back downstairs. So I try to go on the computers upstairs with one of the nurses. She lets me use the computer. The shit ain't like pop up back in stock because I don't know if it's like, if it's in my cart. Yes. Bro, I'm refreshing all day. Never pop back up. I called. They were like, yeah, we let them go. And someone picked both of them up immediately.
Your manager took them.
Yeah, right.
Nah.
I was so pissed. He's the reason I lost out on them, but...
You know what? I got one. And then we can move on to the next question. So, I think it's like... When did Tiffany's come out?
Tiffany
like
Dunks?
Yeah.
2004, 5?
Okay, so it's like 4 or 5. I think it was 06. This was back when Skate Park of Tampa's website was all black.
God.
Son, I am at the computer and I'm on spot for whatever fucking reason. They had Tiffany's in like a size 9 retail. And I'm like, mommy, please. Because I didn't have like, I think this was just before I got my job. Or I didn't have any money at the time. And I'm like, Mom, please, can you please buy me these shoes? Please. My mom was like, you don't need no more fucking shoes. Because she just bought me some other SBs. Nigga, I'm on the floor crying. Mom, please. Get the fuck out my room. And I just refreshed watching them go out of stock. Nigga, I wanted to. I'm putting that ass in a home.
Shout out to your mom. Man.
Wait, one more. She did the same shit to me when I had my own money. Gente had UNO Air Forces in a 10 with the cherry box. $500. I had $550 in my pocket. She said, your black ass ain't buying no $500 shoes.
Damn.
Fuck you, Mom. I love you.
I love your mom too.
Fuck you, nigga.
All right. Who do you think deserves a shoe collab that hasn't gotten one yet? Wale. Well, no, he had one with Asics. He just hasn't had an official Nike one. I know he had like
deserves a fucking Nike. Even though I don't like that nigga.
He had like a Nike boot with like a logo on the back. But that didn't really count.
No, he deserves. That's someone that deserves it. I feel like there's a lot of people out there. Honestly, I feel like there's a lot of people into Nike Talk as a whole.
Woo!
Because ISS got a lot of love, but Nike Talk deserves.
It would be nice if they came out with a pack like Nike Talk, ISS, and NSB.org.
That shit would be crazy if they did a blog. I feel like if they could get in touch with the OG owners of all of them, and I think that would be great because that was the community.
Right.
So I think that as a whole would be amazing. I actually have an idea for a release like that, but I think all of them deserve it.
Sheesh, that'd be tough. And let me see another listener question from McLaren Matt on IG. Sneaker you most regret selling? Tan Yeezys by far.
That's close. That's close.
I regret that. I don't think any. It's 10 Yeezys and I think my UNC Foam Posit Pros probably comes second. But I'm not really too pressed on them because I don't like foams with white bottoms.
Yeah, they get nasty. That's the one thing that kills it but makes that sure.
Yeah.
All right, selling all of my Air Yeezys was a mistake. But by far, the biggest shoe regret that I have, I was on eBay and I caught a nigga who had legal troubles selling. You know, that's how I used to go. Niggas have legal troubles or they got to pay for their car, whatever the fucking case. It was a nigga who had a pair of Head Automaticas in a size 11.
I remember that.
Yeah, Head Automatica Air Force Ones. If you don't know what they are, look them up. There's only rumored to be 24 pairs in the world. I got them for like $220 something.
Oh my god,
nigga! I'm sitting over here doing flips and shit. I was dating a horrible, horrible woman who got herself food poisoning because she went to Wendy's when I was like, yo, you shouldn't go to Wendy's. That Wendy's nasty. She used to work there and tell me how nasty that Wendy's was. Shorty got some of them nuggets or them nasty ass square burgers. Shit and threw up everywhere to the point where we had to take her to the hospital. She got a $500 doctor's bill.
Oh, the copay or the bill?
I think it was the bill. I don't know if she had insurance at the time.
Damn. Well, that makes sense.
And I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. Like, you know, me being, I'm like 19.
Damn, that's crazy. Meanwhile, she done flipped inside out.
Well, this is the fuck she... Nigga, I remember because we was beefing in the car. And I was like, you gonna eat that nasty shit, you gonna get sick. Shut the fuck up. So, I'm like 19, maybe 20 at the time. I missed the big man because I made more money than her because I was flipping shoes and glasses at the time. Plus, I had a job. And she's crying, I don't have $500. This about to fuck me up. Don't worry, little lady. Big man has you. So, me being big man, I'm like, what can I sell to help her? You know, I don't want my girl to suffer. So I'm looking at Head Automaticas. I was a 9.5 at the time. There's no fucking way I can wear these shoes. I'm like, they're just a glorified trophy. Let me do this for my girl. Man, I sold them shits like a quick, $550, $600, something like that. You know, no fees back then because I got a fucking money order. This was like the last money order I've received. I'm hyped. So I'm like, all right, big man has you. Bow. Hit it with the 500 cash. So I'm just like, I sold them for altruistic purposes. This was a good thing. I think 3 or 4 months later, she comes to my house in tears. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? What's wrong? Remember when you paid my doctor bill? Yeah. I only paid half of it. My mother said, can she borrow $250 and she would pay the other half? Nigga, I crumbled. Inside my heart, I crumbled. I'm just like, I sold my shoes, my very rare Air Forces that I've loved for you and your medical bill, and you helped your crackhead mother with my money? Yeah. Oh, nigga, I'm still mad. Like, I might hit her up tonight to tell her to tell your mother, fuck you.
It's okay. I sold, at the time, the girl I was dating, she was going through a super tough time. Like, car accident, broke her phone. I think I sold my Concords that just came out for like $350 because they're the Christmas release. And I got like a couple wears out of them, but everyone's like, yo, the patent leather cut is all ass. So I'm like convincing myself, I don't really want these like that. Boy.
You know what?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I think you just unlocked something for me. Because I think about how much I dislike 11s. And I think it's always because no one is ever fucking happy. The carbon fiber plate is wrong. The patent is cut too high. The patent is cut too low. Jordan's extra thick on the sole. On the tongue. Like, niggas just can't be happy. Like, I'm glad I'm not one of them niggas that look at a shoe like, the shape is of like 1996. Like, yeah, I can get it. Some of the shapes really be fucked up. Like, I still don't like the Air Max 86s. But
big bubbles.
Yeah, they look weird. But I can look at a pair of 3s and it's like, it look like a pair of 3s. It's a good pair of 3s.
I saw them Wizards 3s. I'm in love with those. I'll wear them Wizards 3s over the white cements any day. Like, quality wise, them Wizards 3s are smoking the white cement 3s.
I don't know. I have no interest in them. I can't speak to it, but I'm not gonna argue with you. They've been pretty good with the threes. Even the fire red threes, I fucking hate them. But seeing them on foot and some people wearing, I'm like, these aren't bad.
Fire.
It's a Davon issue more than an issue with the shoe.
Yeah, I feel you. And the only other shoes I could think of outside that, like, I didn't really care about the Concords. It was the South Beach 8s, but they ended up coming back out, and then got them again, and like I barely wear them anymore.
I mean, that's a very of its time shoe. That's why I don't regret selling a lot of shoes, because I regret selling my tweeds and my unlucky 13s, but
right
tweeds now. Also, I got them. I was an 8.5. I got an 8 because I was fucking desperate.
Yeah, couldn't do nothing with them, no way.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of shoes that I've sold. That there's none that like really keep me up at night. The only other shoe that really bothered me is when I got my first pair of Paul Browns. Mm-hmm. I got 10.5, I think. A 10.5. I think I was a 10.5 and I was a 10. And I forgot that they had the stuffed tongue, the high stuffed. And I was hurt because I couldn't fit them. So then I sold them, like, I'm never going to get a pair again. Now I got a pair. So I would love to get another pair because my pair's, it's kind of beat, but that's a shoe that you really can't tell if it's beat or not.
Right.
So, yeah. Also, I just want to say thank y'all for these questions, because I was saying to niggas as they were sending them, like, this is what I want the show to be. Like, I want niggas to hear who we are. Also, I like the questions.
Listener question from Earl. Shout out Earl Got Soul, friend of the show. From
degenerate nigga. That nigga degenerate. That's why I love him.
Stupid.
That's that SP love. Sneaker play for life. Sneaker play all day.
Yes, sir. What had more impact on you all in your sneaker experience? Nike Talk, ISS forums, or sneaker play? It's definitely a tie between Nike Talk and sneaker play. Man, it's a three-way tie, because I met this nigga I met him in person, but our friendship grew because we were both on sneaker play, just wreaking havoc.
Yeah, we were being shitheads.
Nike Talk, man, the people that I met on Nike Talk and just the DMV group itself, like the camaraderie there, and even some of the beefs, like, bro, I didn't have people just pull up like, yo, ain't you on Nike Talk? Oh man, let me go ahead and give you a ride. Yo, we holding this event. We doing this. Like, there was a sense of community.
Yeah.
That, you know, from sneaker play, like, I know I've seen like I've seen like a few of y'all in person, if anybody from sneaker play is listening. But just Nike Talk in general, like, when you see people out and about and you get invited to stuff, like, that was my introduction to the city. Right. That was when I first started taking the Metro. And then ISS, a lot of the heat that I had, if it wasn't from in person in Coppin, it was from ISS.
Yeah.
They had the best buy, sell, trade forum by far, aside from maybe NSB.org.
NSB was kind of weird, but
it was weird. However, eBay and ISS was it.
Yeah, I've gotten a number of fucking steals off eBay. Alright, so for me, there's only one answer, but I gotta put them in tiers. So for the uninitiated, sneaker play was a small, horrible community that I terrorized for years. To the point where the owner, I think if he saw me today, he would beat the fuck out of me. Shout out Roble.
Shout out Roble, man.
Yeah, you on that lump on your head, bitch. But it was a home. What?
You are what?
That nigga got that little lump on his head.
All right.
So it was my home. For me, sneaker play was the single greatest sneaker experience I ever had. To this day, I still think about sneaker play because it was such a small community. We knew each other for the most part, and we got to actually experience like life with each other. I'm still talking to niggas from sneaker play that should have shot me.
Bro, Suge's son graduated. I
remember, like, that shit is crazy to me.
Like, just seeing it, like, we're seeing kids grow up. and become adults.
We're watching niggas get married. Like my nigga CLG's out here. He owns all of South Florida. Like, It was incredible seeing these people. Like I haven't even met Earl, but I'm like, Earl was like family. And you know I don't like people. So I love this nigga Earl. I love all my SP niggas. And I'm still reaping rewards because in a funny way, SP saved and changed my life. Because it was JD who traded me my first pair of sunglasses for a Matt Daddy hoodie. And it was Jermaine who introduced me to Corey, and that's how I ended up moving to Canada. And then all the people that I've met through Sneaker Play who've introduced me to people like Sneaker Queen, introduced me to my man's Manolo. She's introduced me to so many different things. People have given me references, taught me how to use photography. There's so much that I learned from SP. Like they were the people who were like, yo, you got to stop trolling because we want to buy shit from you, but we're afraid of you. So SP is a league in its own.
People are afraid of you.
Niggas was really afraid of me. I would be afraid of me.
Shit.
Nigga, when I started that thread about a nigga's dad,
right.
When I was sending pizza, son, hold on. We got a nigga lied about getting Sugar Ray 8s, and we ended up calling his mom at work. Like I was wilding, but that's beside the point. That's my old life. But ISS, I hated ISS. I hated to talk with people. I hated the communities, but I loved the money that I made. And I got my Atmos Air Max 1s from them, but I hated them niggas because all I did was sell to like weird Chinese kids, and they would get on my fucking nerves. Hey, I got these shoes for sale. I'm looking for trades, but I do not want any fucking Jordans. Hey, I have some Jordan 3s. I like those, but I said no Jordans. Hey, I have 11s. Get the fuck out of my face. Hey, I know we agreed to 285, but could you do 283?
Yo, the minimal lowballing, like, yo, let me see if I could save $10 or $15 had to be one of the most annoying things.
Ship first,
these nuts.
Nah. But I made so much money. It taught me a lot. Like, this nigga actually taught me about scams inadvertently.
Woo, yeah.
So that's why I have never been scammed on the internet as of yet. So ISS battle tested me and helped me to learn how to run an online business. And Nike Talk, I have no fucking connection with. I got banned because they pissed me off one day. And I was like, I don't need to go back. But I'm connected to, like I always say, I'm NT affiliated. I know so many niggas from NT, and I know of the stories. Like the Harlem Shake story. When shit went down with Gente. I'm sorry, what were you about to say?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Gente, the Smush Parker, Smush Galade's story. Homeboy's girl got smashed by Smush Parker.
Yeah. Or what was the person who made the fake Supreme shirts? The chick that had
Shorty Pop.
That shit was crazy to me.
Ben Baller.
He's a horrible person.
So many times niggas was beefing with Wale on Nike Talk when he used to go by I Love Hip Hop 43. Like, I was one of the biggest lurkers aside from Shy McBride. Shy McBride is an actor, but he had on a Nike Talk shirt. Another lurker was Andre Iguodala. So it was a few people that were just chilling on there that were probably looking like, yo, what in the hell
These
is going on?
niggas is crazy.
But there were so many classic moments that I literally witnessed in real time and could see that dynamic played out because niggas would see each other in person at events. Like, people wasn't scared of no smoke. So that's what was so crazy. Like,
niggas was gladiators.
Man, Boney Starks roasting people along with Eyes of Hazel. EOH. Matter of fact, he has a podcast now. He got a sneaker podcast with T-Mark. You don't know them, but they're legendary in my eyes just because how they used to just roast people. Like, they got you to the point where, like, nah, we got to square up because you're not going to keep on roasting me like this. Like, they damaged people's reputations.
I definitely would have gotten shot if I was on NT. The shit I was pulling, niggas would have clapped.
Oh, yeah, people would have got you up out of there.
Yeah. I mean, it was a few niggas that almost called a flight off of me.
Yeah, it was one that I almost that I almost took a trip for, like, oh yeah, I gotta see you.
No, that was your beef. That ain't had shit to do with me.
Yeah, but whole time the first beef I almost got into was when I went to New York and people was like, "Yo, ain't you Uggs man?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up?"
I thought niggas was gonna jump me in New York. They should have.
It wasn't
Nigga,
jump-
if E Money would have been at the Sneaker Pimps, nigga.
people wasn't jumping me once they found out. Oh, this nigga's not 5'7".
Fuck that. I wouldn't have got
5'9".
jumped. If I'd have saw E Money in his construction vest, nigga.
I was hoping. That's why I was like, if everyone saw me, my head was on a swivel. Like, oh, I'm waiting to see somebody.
Nah, that shit would have been crazy. All right, that was fun. Thank y'all for the listener questions. We want more of them. Like, this is an episode I've been waiting for to be able to sit up here and just fucking talk about topics.
Yeah, we can reminisce a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just better than being reactive to shit happening. Because, like, the next topic is them Shein 11s, which I'm copping.
You fucking.
Wait, I just thought of something. What if we got Shein 11s and just played a game of 21?
They're not making it through the entire game of 21.
Nigga, that would be amazing. I might cop a pair.
Bro, I don't get how Shein can even produce those and think that a lawsuit not coming. Like, that's bold as shit.
You know, C&E usually comes first.
But the thing is, the wild part about it is Shein will be able to fight it.
Probably so. I don't know if they still own the patent to, like, whatever the fuck. I don't know. But for them to blatantly do... Shein steals everything.
Yeah, but I'm saying they got the money to fight it because as long as hookah bars is still open,
Yeah.
and brunch, that
Like I said, Nike pussy if they don't sue. Y'all niggas better swing on them. But the bread Shein 11s is nuts.
this is nasty. But the thing is, they actually don't.
The cut ain't bad.
It wasn't that bad. That's the wild part about it. Like, damn, they got y'all that bad. If you wear some baggy enough jeans, especially like since everybody want to dress like Billie Eilish, oh yeah,
Shit, Shorty got the braids. Yeah.
you put some Carhartts over those, nigga. You in business.
We might have to get some Shein 11s. I actually want to get a pair and just see how they handle on
You
court.
on your own, brother. I ain't. Hell
I
no.
do it for the show.
You it. How much are they?
I don't know, they probably like $20.
Oh shit,
Nigga,
You
I'm
might
about
be
to-
in business.
I'm about to get Kazi's Fisher Price joint. Like his hoop. Just like have you with the camera. So niggas can see my nasty handles.
That is wild. I should try to dunk in those too.
Nigga, I'll never forget when a nigga I knew had on fake Dunkins. He went up, but his his outsole didn't. That's how that shit off to me.
That's what happened with my homeboy. He had on a pair the Nike Shocks when they started making like bootleg joints and they only had air on them, no Nike. That nigga said he was running from like a dog had got out. This nigga jumped on top of a car and fucking slipped on the top of the car because the sole ripped clean off. He said all he knew is his back went through somebody's windshield. This nigga.
All right, so this episode is sponsored by Shein. We'll be getting Shein 11 soon.
I was about to say, yo, Shein, if you send those to us, dog.
That might be the name of the episode. Shein send us some 11s.
So if you send them joints to the check, you got your review right here.
10 out of 10. Ni hao.
All right, you violated.
They Chinese.
You violated.
All right, so
It's crazy.
switching to something I'm actually really excited for. Amine, is that how you say it? Amine,
the rapper.
yeah. Amine teaming up with New Balance and Joe Freshgood sitting up there saying like, shout out to New Balance for not secretly shutting down their black initiatives. Can we get in a round of applause? Like the only issue I have with New Balance, aside from getting rid of their rewards program and not accepting returns, they just need to fix their release method. The queue system is not working. But if they could find some kind of way, maybe make a sneakers like app, I think what they're doing with all these collaborations is fucking amazing. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like Amine isn't popping right now. But I would never think of him to go to a Nike or something like that. I know that nigga was from Portland.
Yeah.
I didn't know they made black people in Portland. So
All right.
That's fucking hilarious that Nike dropped the ball.
No, I mean, Amine. Do you remember how he first came out with the song? Was it Caroline or something
Yeah.
like that? And then it almost seemed like he was just blackballed from the industry because he had like a Black Lives Matter verse during like a Jimmy Fallon performance, something like that. And he just disappeared. Like all his music was just hard as shit to find. He wasn't really pushed to the forefront. And it was funny because it was like this meme-esque song, but he could really rap. So years later, he finally comes out with this album with K Tronada.
Yeah, I need to listen to that.
But he's been making music and he's been like really trying to rap his ass off. And it makes more sense to be with the New Balance versus Nike. If anything, I mean maybe Adidas would have been the top.
No.
But New Balance, this is good.
I feel like New Balance is becoming what Adidas once was, where they have artists come in, because you'll remember this when Nike had the artist series where we got the Air Dirties, the NERD Dunks. Nike just comes in and says, "Here, make something. Play with a model." And Adidas is bringing people in and it's like, "No, we want you to make a model. We want you to do this. We want you to do this." Because when they first got Pharrell, that was really interesting.
Yeah.
But I feel like they've lost it. Or they're working with low quality human beings, aka Sean Witherspoon and that other weird nigga whose name I've forgotten. But New Balance is getting with niggas that are making hits. And they're being interesting. Like, I love that they're giving Joe Freshgoods the opportunity to make shit on his own. And it's black. It's black as fuck. And not like those weird niggas that be using buzzwords. This nigga is a nigga. He's not sitting up here cleaning up. He just who he is. And I love that for Joe Freshgoods. And I love that New Balance is supporting it. He controls the ads. He's putting it out there. The release methods aren't hitting, but there's no perfect release.
Right.
So for Amine to come out and make his shoe, even if it's ugly, I'm excited for it. Because I want to see people to be able to go out here and work with things. And even Nike said it themselves. That shit is stale. There's only so many models that you can work with. Or I feel like they only let you get down with certain models. And they only mess with big names unless they do some sort of city series, which they somehow always fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, for New Balance to work with, what was that brand? Bricks and Woods. They're not that big.
Yeah.
And I thought that was fantastic. They fucked up the release, but I thought that was amazing that they were able to work with a brand that small. I like that they are tapping in, and I feel like this is what I've been saying with the whole Black History Month situation. Mm-hmm. I want to see people who are talking about being black, and it's not 400 years I've had the fights. I want to see niggas like, nah, we just some niggas from LA. We made a shoe that's for niggas from LA. It doesn't have to be a special occasion. It doesn't have to be a special reason. I just want to see people, smaller voices, like not necessarily micro influencers, but niggas that are from around the way. Like if some niggas in Baltimore was doing something with New Balance, I would buy it regardless if it's ugly or not because they represent me.
Yeah, there's a few DC, again, some more DC New Balances I wish I had. Like I wish I had the Eat New Balances and the Downtown Locker Room joints.
Yeah, those were hard. But see, that's what I like. Like the DTLR collaborations make sense. It is a very DC ass shoe for that market, and it should be put there. I don't need it to be an experience. Like Travis Scott's have lost their appeal because it's like it's not special anymore. You see it too often, and I feel like what is his name? Not Bad Bunny, J Balvin. His collections, he doesn't drop nearly as much. Mm-hmm. And I know he's doing the sequential order. The ones they were weird. They should have been kid shoes. The twos, those should have been aborted, or they should have just been kid shoes. I stand on that. The threes I think are fantastic, but after that, I don't want to see them keep coming back to them. I want to see them move around, get down with local artists, make a movement, surprise someone like, yo, We're doing something in Baltimore. We're having a Baltimore concert. It's going to be Baltimore artists. And then, boom, bow, surprise. All right, y'all. This is the secret Air Force One for Baltimore. We re-released the B-Mores. Holy shit!
I mean, I think what they do is they try to, like Nike did the Howard University stash with IDK. But IDK isn't that big of an artist, at least in my opinion. Like, he's big locally to some degree, but it's kind of hard when the bar is set so high by the likes of a Wale or shoot, even Fat Trell. And IDK has probably worked with way more people than. Well,
yeah, but it shouldn't be
just as many people now.
It shouldn't be a stash because stashes people can steal the shoes from the people it's meant to be.
I mean, I'm not mad. Like, all right, if you're gonna work with the artist, just make sure that they're proven that they kind of kept their nose clean, this, that, and the third. Because you work with like a newer artist, and then all of a sudden it comes back to bite you. You're like, I don't know, we should have did this. Like they now big brands are scared that they're gonna end up working with the next Ja Morant.
No, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, so I could kind of understand in that regard, but I like how New Balance, they're just establishing themselves, and I think they just need that. They still need that one. Like they have. If Nike has the Air Force One, Adidas has the Superstar. What's New Balance's? The 574?
But you know what? I think that's a good thing in a way. With them not having that legacy model, you don't feel compelled to work with something. You can go into the archives and find a shoe that you think is interesting. Like, I want Puma to bring back the Puma Big Cat. That's a fucking horrible shoe. It would be suicide to do a collaboration with them and use the Big Cat. But it would be exciting to me to see a Big Cat come back. So for them to not have a legacy model, it doesn't sit up here like, oh, well, you should have did this. No, I like the 1, 2, 3 or whatever.
You need that because even Asics has their Gel 3 Light, whatever. Yeah. Like, you still need that one that will never fail. You need that one. I could put this out. This shit is gonna be a slam dunk. It's gonna be an easy 2 points. I don't have to shoot threes all the time.
Yeah, but
New Balance, they need to, because what I was looking. This is the something 06. Was it 1306 or 1706? Like, that's a fire model. But at the same time, we only see it so many times.
Yeah, but I think that's what makes it good. They let shit rest. You gotta let it rest. Sometimes you need to go put it in a Disney vault, let people miss it a little bit. Then it's like, hey, y'all like Air Forces? It's like threes.
They need their Panda Dunk,
I guess. But they find it. With their collaborations, the 550 was their Panda Dunk for a while. So,
I guess. You can kind of say that.
So they have that thing. But before we run out of time, I wanted to touch on a few other things. Jacquemus?
Yes. Jacquemus Air Force.
Fuck you. I hate this nigga.
Why?
Did you see what the fuck he did to them Air Forces? Slide up.
No, I know what you're talking about with the woven bottoms.
I get experimenting. And normally I like when shit gets stupid. But these are fucking horrible. That nigga turned them into water ballet shoes. And I am not the demographic for these. But I don't think a demographic exists for this fucking shoe. Like his first shoe, the Humaras or whatever the fuck they were, I can understand. Like in small sizes, those shits are fire. But this abomination, I'm so upset that like I really don't even have vitriol for them.
I'm just wondering what's the sole like. I hope it's like Lunarlon or something.
I mean, that would be interesting.
Man, look, if they're comfortable, I'm not that mad at it.
It makes me mad looking at that shoe, and it's just like, why does this nigga get 2 shoes and Nina Chanel hasn't gotten another shoe? There are so many other people who would have done something worthwhile. What?
We know the answer.
Huh?
We know the answer.
I know, he's a bigger brand. That shoe pisses me off. But again, I have to acknowledge, because I always sit up here and scream, if it's not for you, shut the fuck up. I need to shut the fuck up. Because it's not for me, but Jesus Christ. Those are fucking hideous. But someone who did do something interesting,
Jerry Lorenzo.
I don't know what the fuck this model is.
It looks like... Is it a canvas?
No, that's not a canvas.
No, it's not a canvas. It's like a low... Dog, it's like a low top 10.
Whatever the fuck it is with that giant cream sole and that buttery gray suede.
That shit screams high end.
That is luxury.
That shit screams like 300 out the gate.
I'll pay it.
Me too.
I'll gladly pay it.
Me too.
I will gladly pay it. Jerry, take my fucking money. I will gladly play it.
Ooh-wee.
Nah, that nigga went crazy.
Ooh-wee.
Now the question is, well, if it's 300, I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm. Once you
300 and below.
Once you hit 350, you hit dangerous territory.
Yeah, because
for them highs, I'm expecting that.
300 and below because it's Adidas. Like, right. I didn't mind the retail on the Air Fear Gods. Though. I don't give a fuck. It's still Adidas.
It's a collab. Though.
It's Adidas. Like, it's brand.
It's a collab.
Stop making a face at me. I don't know. For me, I just feel like it's ugly. I mean, I don't feel comfortable paying a lot of money for Adidas. Like, even for the rides, because it's fucking Adidas. And I think those are one of the best shoes they've made in years. But for Nike, it's like, okay, you know what? You lube me up. Go ahead. Go in. $350 for some fucking Fear Guards. And they got to... Actually, you know what? If they pick up the marketing... Because what sold me on the Air Fear Guards, aside from them shits being hard... When that nigga was like, yeah, you know, Nike was like, look, either you can make your own sole. I mean, Jerry was like, if I can make my own sole, you can suck my dick. I'm like, that's interesting. Then the nigga was like, yeah, so I put 2 air units on top of each other. Nigga, what? You did what? Oh my God. He's selling it. I want to be marketed to. I don't feel like Adidas is doing any of that with him. And I don't know if it's his fault or it's Adidas.
I feel like Adidas is like, man, fuck it. Just do what you want to do.
I hope.
But if he's, dog, this don't, good dope sell itself.
Yeah.
Because, Jesus.
I've been excited for these.
Like, do you understand the fits that I get off with the gray and cream pair?
I would actually, I got some, like, I'm getting some new chinos, but I might get some, like, luxury, like some,
the big pant leg shit.
No, nigga.
the big crop pant.
No, nigga, I'm gonna wait for the next polo sale, and I'm gonna get some of those wool, like, sweatpants, so I can just get off, nigga, with a trench coat or some shit. I'm going to be getting off crazy dad fits when I'm taking Kazi to school.
Nigga, I'm about to become an English bloke. All right? I'm about to get mad shit off.
I'm about to hit my tail like, yo, pants? I need my pantaloons right for these.
I'm telling you, like, if the moment them shit's coming out, you definitely going to see me out here dressing like Andre 3000. Nigga, I might buy a Piccolo.
You know what? Nigga, I'm going to start pegging my jeans.
What?
Rolling them up, like, it's called
I thought it was pin rolling.
It's pin rolling or pegging. I've seen pegging. About to peg my jeans. That's the name of this episode.
Hey, nah, it is about to be Pride Month.
Alright, so get off me. Alright, so this show has been canceled. Please send all your anger towards this motherfucker.
What? What I do?
The new sensitive,
because I support you?
The sensitive and inclusive loose lace episode is coming out next week. It will be me by myself until I find a new co-host. Shout out Pride Month.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious to see what Nike cranks out for Pride Month.
I actually saw some like Technicolor dunks. I don't know if they're coming out, but I like them. Though. I like them, but I will acknowledge they're fucking ugly.
Cause Nike been putting out some lackluster stuff. I definitely will be trying to get stuff for.
We can skip that one.
Oh, yeah. Nike was knocking Travis dunks. I don't
even know if it's true or not. I don't care. I got my pair.
Lucky bitch.
They're 8.5. I can't do shit with them, and they don't want to wear them. She's like, they cost too much.
Oh, true.
So,
all right. Well, I mean, we got some stuff in the tuck, but nothing that's really pressing. Powerpuff Girl dunks. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna lose sleep over those.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna lose sleep over those. If them shit's hard, I'm gonna lose sleep over those.
If they really come out with a pack of 3,
I want them. You know what?
Them shit's gonna look like Easter forces by the time that collab is done. It's not gonna be no pack of 3. It's no fucking way.
It's gonna be a pack of 3.
Oh, I got
Baby bear, mama bear, papa bear.
I got the bubbles. Did you get the blossoms?
Nigga, I got the buttercups. The buttercups gonna be hard.
All right, man. Let's just go ahead and end this. So, do you have any final thoughts, my good friend? Thank y'all so much for the listener questions. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was actually about to say that. Yeah, you know what? This nigga is rude as fuck. But I just want to say, I'm appreciative because I was talking to someone about the show who didn't know about it. And it's like, nigga, we ain't even done this a year. We haven't even made it to 50 episodes. And for us to have a global listening is fucking crazy to me because it's like, nigga, of all the podcasts you could be listening to, you listen to 2 niggas in the living room talking about fucking sneakers. You could be out here listening to problematic shit with niggas up here talking about BBLs and why women don't deserve to vote. But you listen to us. And that makes me happy. Don't act like you see 2 niggas on the couch and you be like, oh shit, what these niggas about to say.
Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely thankful, especially said global listenership. Like it's one person in Australia like, "Hey, mate." Like,
oh, I fuck with these blokes.
But yeah, I especially like I appreciate y'all because, you know, I got to get my energy up. Like I really wasn't in the best mood. This probably keeps me in touch with my friends a lot more.
Yeah.
Especially you. Like,
cuz you're a mystery nigga.
I don't be a mystery. I just be chilling. But just now it's like I want to work. Like I want to eventually work with CLG to expand to, you know, running content, especially since that's what I'm getting into again. Now that, well, I will be getting back into running. Shit, I even want to get to the point where I buy the Tatums and the Doncic's and crank out content with John. Like I want to expand this, but this all comes off the back of just our friendship.
Yeah.
And the listenership as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes me appreciative of what we have. So that's why I really like doing this, because we don't get paid from this shit. Y'all don't pay us. But I think that it's just great that we're able to share our opinions. And people actually give a fuck. Like, I'd be hyped as fuck when niggas be tagging. It's like, yo, what thought of the show when I saw these? Like, niggas actually care.
Right. They
That's
care
crazy.
But yeah, that's definitely heartwarming. And yeah, man, just stay tuned, especially to see
the fuck you about to say?
I'm definitely still wearing them Puerto Rican.
All right, good night.